Good afternoon, everyone. We're starting just a little bit later today, and thank you for your patience. Today we'll be doing a class on twists. All right, so let's start out in a seated position. Make yourself comfortable and feel your sit bones rooting into the earth as you sit up tall through the crown of your head. Noticing the music. And noticing the nature of your breath in this moment. Breathing in deeply and exhaling fully. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and out. As you continue to follow your breath, opening up to the intention that you have set, or if you have not had a chance to set one, getting clear with what you would like to bring into the practice today. We have a collective intention of staying present and of letting go of stuck energy, shaking off the dust, moving through, noticing how that resonates with you. And then gently place one hand on top of your heart and the other hand on top of that one. And let's open up our vocal cords and clear out any blocks that might be resting there with the sound of Om together. Taking a deep breath in. Gently releasing your hands and softly blinking your eyes open. We're going to start with a Kundalini inspired Kriya, which just means posture basically in that tradition. So fingers are going to come to your shoulders, thumbs behind. Stretch your elbows apart and let your shoulders fall away from your ears. It's important to keep your heart reaching forward during this entire thing. So you can choose your speed. I'll show it a little bit faster in a moment, but let's start slow. So you're going to inhale to the left and exhale to the right. This is a powerful cleansing Kriya. Inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Inhale left and exhale right. Keep going like that. Eyes can close if they're not already. And then you can begin to increase your breath. Try and do it in and out through the nose. It's okay if you need to exhale through the mouth, though, if that feels right. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Or continue at that slower pace. But you can start to use your momentum to twist it out if you move a little bit faster, if that feels right for you. Inhale, exhale. Keep going like this. Keep reaching through the crown of your head. Such a good posture for allergies, to clear out the lungs, to open up and release any energetic blocks within you. Keep going. Good, we have less than a minute left. Just keep reaching up, reaching your heart forward as you cleanse that energy. Opening up your shoulder blades, moving and breathing. Keep going, moving through the resistance, listening to what is coming up within you. You have about 10 more seconds. Almost there. Home stretch. Amazing. Come to the center. Inhale, reach elbows apart. Hold your breath in. Reach your heart forward. Expand, expand. And exhale, release. Palms rest up, receiving the benefits of this practice. Breathing deeply and soaking in the vibrations of sound that are being created as we breathe and create this class together. Feeling your heart opening. And deeply noticing your body in this moment. And then turning your palms downwards. This is a more grounded gesture with the hands. You can blink your eyes open and we'll start to circle the torso. Moving into the core. So your focus is on Manipura chakra, which is our third chakra, our center of courage and confidence. So dope. Josh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh my gosh. So moving into this core center. This is great for digestion and your focus. It helps to really bring the focus to the center, to the belly. Twisting out any stuck emotions, moving through any stuck energy here, and let the sounds carry you away. We'll keep going in this direction for a bit longer. Directions coming around the other way. Moving through. Opening up through this core, through your navel center. This is also connected to our second chakra. This is yoga philosophy right here. And if you have questions, you can message me or ask me after class. But the second chakra is our creativity. It's the element of water. It's sensuality. It's also on the shadow side where addiction lies. So just knowing that activating this chakra is good to balance all of that in the energy of flow and water. We have a little bit longer in this direction. Keep going. Making sure your heart is still reaching forward, but emphasis is on the belly as you move through. Deeply energetic posture right here. Good job. Just feeling the sound carry you away, connecting that with the breath. Alright, come to center. Placing your hands on your knees. You're going to inhale, reach your chest forward, tilt your head back. And exhale, curve the spine, tuck the chin, round it out. Inhale, let your heart carry you forward as you expand the vertebrae, lean your head back. And exhale, rounding out the spine. Keep going, following the flow. You're moving the energy you just created. Inhale, reaching heart forward, head back. And exhale, rounding it out, expanding the shoulder blades. Feel that stretch. Awesome, you guys. Inhale. And exhale. Really letting go of blocks here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one like this. Inhale, reach the heart forward, open up on the Hatha chakra. And then exhale, round it out, activating your throat chakra as you tuck your chin. And then inhale, come back to the center. And let's make our way onto hands and knees to move into the hips a little bit more. So we hold a lot of stuck energy in our hips and our shoulders. That's where I generally see it the most. So we are going to get in there today. I'm going to pull my hair back here. You can begin rounds of cat-cow here, because I know you guys know that one. So continuing that spinal flexion that you just started. And opening up your vertebrae. Taking measures to protect those wrists if you need to. Moving at your own pace. And And just feeling this continuous movement of energy as you allow the sound to move you as well. All deeply connected. Let's take one more traditional round of cat-cow here. And then come to the center with a neutral spine. Walk your hands a little bit more forward so you're in a longer tabletop. And then on your exhale, you're going to drop your hips back into a child's pose just for a moment though. And then inhale forward into an elongated cow pose. So it's like a long table with that arch of the spine. Yeah, just like that. And then exhale back, child's pose. Moving with your breath, shifting the energy. Inhale forward. Gazing up, opening up your heart. Exhale back, rounding out the spine. Let's do two more like that. Inhale, opening up the chest, moving that energy. And exhale, leaning back, opening the hips here. Last one, inhale. And exhale back, child's pose. Take an extra breath here and even maybe bring your hands into a prayer position. We can come together on the mat, and this is a posture of devotion. So just thinking, what is it that you bow to in your life? I was thinking about this morning, and for me it's music and the natural world. And we are lucky enough to have both of those things right now. Getting clear with whatever intention is important to you to bring into your postures, to bring into your practice. And giving yourself permission to let go of any thoughts that might be pulling you away from this moment right now, because that's really all there is. And on your next inhale, you can gaze up at those fingers and come out of your prayer position, reaching your arms in front of you. And then move yourself forward and we'll land in downward dog or puppy pose depending on wrist health and what feels good for your body. So the first one is puppy pose. I'll show that one. It's an active child's pose basically. And the second one would be down dog. So tucking your toes under, reaching your hips up and back, and dropping your shoulders away from your ears. Wherever you are, breathe deeply. If you're in down dog, you can start to pedal your feet, bending one knee and then the other. Stretching out the backs of your legs, opening up that energy. And then from here, for those that are in puppy pose because of wrist stuff, I'm going to invite you to come into dolphin pose. So you can join us in this more energetic posture. So what that is it's on your forearms with your hips lifted, because we're going to move from plank back to down dog, or from dolphin plank to down dog if you have wrist injuries. Okay, so inhaling forward, plank position, gaze forward as you do this. And exhaling back, downward dog. Let's move some energy here, let's move through it. Inhale forward, plank pose as you gaze forward. Exhale back, down dog. Good. The option of this, I'll show the dolphin pose. Inhale forward, variation of plank pose. And exhale back, downward dog. Let's do two more. You got this. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Move those hips back. Last one. Inhale forward. And exhale back. So now at this point, if you are on your forearms, you can come into puppy pose because this is a lot of intensity here. Down dog, stay there and breathe. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. On your next inhale, gaze up at your hands and gently step that right foot forward, using your right hand to help you out if you need to. We're going to come into a low lunge. So hands are framing this right foot. And you're going to inhale. We'll continue this flow to move energy and connect it with the breath and the sound. So inhale, gaze up, open up your heart. And exhale, walk it back into a half split. So you're folding over this front leg and flexing your foot, tiny little bend in this front knee. Yeah, there you go. Inhale, walk it forward, coming into the low lunge with an open heart. And exhale, bring it back, half split. opening up those hamstrings. Nice, you guys. Looks awesome. Inhale, forward, low lunge, gaze up. And exhale back. And then inhale forward, we'll land in this low lunge. And then you're going to keep your left hand down and twist open towards that right leg. Left knee is still lowered at this point. And now start to draw big circles with that right arm. Yeah, and if you would like to raise that left knee, go for it. Give a little extra fire if you want to go there. And switch directions with that arm. Just moving the energy in your shoulder blade. Open up that tension. Let it go. Feel it moving through your fingers. And then on your next exhale, hand comes down, gaze forward, open up your chest, inhale. And then exhale, we're going to step it forward. So take 1 or 2 steps to come to a forward fold at the top of your mat with a little bend in those knees. Grabbing opposite elbows and rocking from side to side. You feel any tension or stress, any thought patterns that you would like to let go of. Feel those leaving the crown of your head right now as you use gravity to move it through you. Breathing in and breathing. Take 1 more breath here. And then releasing your elbows on your inhale, draw your body up halfway, reaching hips back and heart forward. Exhale, fold forward. Josh, the sun followed you. Just realized. Oh my God. Inhale, reaching up. Yeah, we moved Josh earlier, but the sun followed him because he's so bright and shining with all the tunes. And exhale, hands come into your heart. Take a moment, let yourself recalibrate. Notice what it feels like to stand in mountain pose, Tadasana. Come back to your intention. And then releasing your hands, softly blinking eyes open, let's flow. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, a little bend to the knees. Lead with your chest and fold forward, reaching hips back. Inhale, draw yourself up halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands and step back into downward facing dog or puppy pose. Option to stay here or inhale forward into plank position. Exhale, lower down through knees or all the way down if you choose not to be on your knees. And then inhaling up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. And then tucking your toes, pressing yourself up and back, downward facing dog. I'm just going to shift this away a little. Take deep breaths right here. Yeah. On your next inhale, gaze up at those hands and gently step that left foot forward, taking a couple steps if you need to and helping that left foot come up. And then drop that right knee down, coming into that low lunge, stretching out the hips. And now we flow. Inhale, gazing forward. And exhale, coming into that half split, almost straightening out this left leg, but not quite. Yeah. Inhale, walking forward, opening up the chest, gazing up. And exhale back. Moving and breathing, expanding your body. Inhale, walk it forward. And exhale back. Inhale forward, open up. And exhale back. Nice, you guys. Following your breath, staying in each moment. Inhale, come forward. And now we'll come into that twist, so coming onto your right hand or fingertips or fist if you want to protect your wrist a little bit more. And then you're going to open up, reaching that left arm up. Starting to draw big circles with your left arm this time. Feeling any stuck energy in that left shoulder blade move through your fingertips as you breathe deeply. And you can choose to lift that right knee if you're feeling like you want to ignite some energy. Switch directions, come around the other way. Big circles in the air here, moving energy from your shoulder blade. Deep breath. Good, one more full circle, you're almost there. And then left hand comes down. Hands stabilize on the earth. Inhale, gaze forward, press through the ball of that back foot. So strong. And now you're going to take one or a couple steps forward to the front of the mat. Coming into that forward fold, once again, little bend in the knees. This time, option to interlace your hands at your lower back, if that works for your body. And then allowing your arms to reach up and over. Little bend in those knees here. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Feeling energy release. And you can also just let your hands rest on your low back if it's not an option to reach those arms up and over. That's totally fine. Take one more breath here. And then allowing hands to come to the low back and releasing them down. On your inhale, draw yourself up halfway, extending through the base of your spine and up through the crown of your head. Exhale, let it go. Root through the feet and rise all the way up to stand. Reaching arms up. Exhale, hands come into the heart. Coming back to your intention. And then gently releasing hands, blinking eyes open. We're going to do another Kundalini Kriya in here. Little posture, pyramid. So you're going to stand with your feet about mat width distance apart and a little bend in the knees. We're going to be twisting from side to side again. So left palm is going to be open, right hand is going to hover on the heart, and then you switch. So you're twisting from side to side, inhaling left, exhaling right, and yeah, Eddie, you might want to move out of the way of that tree frond right there. And a little bend in the knees as you twist, so that you don't twist those knees in any wrong way. Important, just like we did in that other twisting variation, to keep your heart reaching forward so your spine is tall here. That's going to make all the difference. Try and keep your hands level with your shoulders. That's the hard part right here. Close your eyes when you feel like you're in the flow of it, and gaze at your third eye. That's the drishti or gaze point in this posture. Just feeling the energy move. These are very energetically stimulating postures. So just allowing anything you don't need in your life to be released here. Clearing away any blocks, opening up your heart to what it is that you truly want, need, are stepping into in your life. Let your breath connect with each twist. So inhaling left, exhaling right. This is a moving meditation right here as you connect with your breath and the music that is being created with us. Feeling the potency of this moment as you move. About 30 seconds, almost there. Stay with it. Stay with the resistance. Notice what's coming up and see if you can breathe through it. If you need to rest, please honor your inner wisdom as well. Nice. Keep going. Feeling that twist. Feeling that powerful movement. Good. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open both arms up, stand tall, little bend in the knees as you expand and reach your heart forward. Keep your breath withheld. In. Exhale, release. And we stand in this wider stance, palms open, eyes closed, giving your body some time to catch up with all that energetic movement. Letting it stabilize. And feeling the expansion of being outside, with maybe your feet literally on the ground. Just honoring the sacredness of having this music with us while we do this. And softly blinking those eyes open. We have a little more fire left. So bring your feet about hip width distance apart on your mat. We're going to come into chair pose. Utkatasana, so bring your hands to your hips first and we'll just sink right in there. You want to make sure you have enough weight on your heels. Your toes face forward, so check out the alignment first. And you want your feet to be next to each other like this. Yep, there you go. Draw your toes in a little more together. Yep, and then bend into that. Weight is in the heels, feel your strength. Okay, maybe you reach your arms out like this. Roll shoulders away. And we usually want to do a little tilt with the pelvis here, but you want to make sure you're tucking your pelvis a little bit. So you don't want to be here, and you don't want to be here. You want to be somewhere in the middle. There you go. And then bring your hands to your heart. Inhale deeply. Exhale, twist to the right, hooking your left elbow outside of your right knee. Notice your left knee. It's going to want to sneak up on you. Pull it back. Good. So bending both knees and keeping them even as you twist. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold and rest in between sides. If you would like more fire, I invite you to stay in Utkatasana, but I'm going to take this little rest. Folding forward. Okay, let's come back into chair pose. Let's just start with the fierce pose, reaching arms out. Notice your alignment here. You want to be able to see all your toes as you sink in. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale, twist towards the left. Right elbow hooks outside of left knee. Sink your hips back. Notice if your right knee is sneaking forward and pull it back. Bend deeply. Weight is in the heels. Feel your strength here. This is not an easy posture, but it is moving. Good. On your inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Okay, from here, we're going to step back. Downward facing dog or puppy pose. And you can choose to move through a vinyasa if you would like to. So if you want, either stay here, rest in child's pose, or inhale forward, high plank. Lowering down on your exhale. Inhale into cobra pose. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Breathing in deeply. And exhaling fully. Coming into a medium lunge, our back knee is lifted right here. Awesome. Okay, stabilize through your feet. Make sure they're hip width distance so you have some balance here. Take a gaze point in front of you, and now let's rise into a high lunge. Reaching arms up. Keep your gaze focused as you sink into that front knee. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And then inhale, bring your hands to your heart once again. On your exhale, you're going to twist towards your right, keeping your hands at your heart. And then maybe hook that left elbow on the outer edge of your right knee. And balance is tricky in this posture, so move slow. Frame that right foot on the ground, and then you're going to step that left foot out to the side and in a little bit. And so hips are still facing the front of the mat here. So and step your left foot over to the left just a little more. Yeah, there you go. It's like a warrior one variation here. Inhale, gaze forward. Come up halfway. And you can bring your your hands above your knee or to your shin to help your spine really expand here. And then exhale, let's fold it forward. So it's okay if you don't come super far. And your toes are going to angle towards me a little bit more. Your back toes. Yeah, just like this to keep my spine a little bit higher at first. And then you're going to twist towards the right, coming into twisting triangle pose. It's a good hip opener. Yeah, nice. This gives you a little, like, to bring your hand higher like this and keep your back heel down. Yeah, exactly. That'll give you more stability. Good, you guys. Amazing alignment. Awesome. Reaching up through those fingers, so bright. Keep the energy moving through. One more breath. Exhale, hands come down. Good, and then step back, downward facing dog. Coming to the ball of that back foot. Down dog or puppy pose. So holding here. Resting in child's pose or move through a vinyasa if you haven't already. And now you have time to do one more if you want. Or puppy. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. So I'm going to do the other side from puppy pose. You can see that variation as well. But if you're in down dog, please stay there and follow me through that. Okay. On this side, you're going to inhale, reach the left leg up. Good. And now bend the knee and open the hip. You're still pressing down through that left shoulder at the same time. Getting a nice hip stretch here. And on your next inhale, coming back to center, reaching that left leg back. And exhale, hug your left knee in towards your nose. Use your left hand to help you step it to the front if you need to. Good. Press through the ball of back foot, preparing for this middle lunge here. Gazing forward, bending into your front knee. Find your stability and balance, and then rise, coming up into a high lunge, reaching arms up and open. Feel your energy, feel this movement. Above your left knee as you press through the back foot. Breathe here and hold. Feeling this expansion. Feeling this opening. Take one more breath. And exhale, hands come back to frame that left foot, and then you're gently going to set that right foot in, out to the right a little bit, toes face towards about 2 o'clock, I'd say. But really step the right foot out to the right so your feet have some width. That is being created. Bringing your hands so that they're